Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me. It is I. It is she. It is her. It is who? Who are you? Who are you? It's me. It's Rosie Rosette. Rosie Rosette 2. Rosie Rosette 2020. Now, let's get right into it. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so today, I did a video yesterday on Martel Holt. Is that his name? So today I saw a picture of Steve with his old big lip, big nose, funny looking fried chicken eating self. That is a funny looking man, Steve. So it was Steve on this side, Martel, and some funny looking woman. Ooh, her makeup was she just looked odd. Her hair was cute though. Her hair was cute, but her makeup, it, I think her name is Strawberry Letter. Like everybody on that live or whatever, they just look funny looking. I was like, what is going on? Here it is right here. Okay. Look. They just look. Now, Martell looks fine. But Steve looks funny looking. But like her eyeshadow, she didn't finish her look in her eyebrows. And when she talks, oh, oh my God. But anyway, okay, let me just show you. So anyway, look at me with my goes. Let me see if I can. Just look at how she's looking.
Martel reached out to us because, he is getting bashed.
You hear how she's talking?
Some people say deservedly so. Because
deservedly so. She kind of sounds like Wendy.
And lost his family.
Let me see. All right. But look at how she looks. She just looks kind of funny looking. So she looks funny looking. It looks like she lost a lot of weight. You know how people's faces sink or shrink or whatever. But, and then Martel, he has on those tight shirts or whatever. It's like, dude, come on. Come on. I mean, we already know you're fine. We already know you're handsome, but you are a dog. But, now, I don't know anything about this strawberry lady. I don't know nothing about her. I've never seen her. Never seen her. Okay, I don't like the way she talks. She talks like this, and she's funny looking, and she's just very. She just gets on my. I hate the people that talks like that. I cannot stand it. But you know what? There's a lot of people who can't stand how I talk. So let's keep it moving. But of all people in the world, you got Steve Harvey giving advice to Martel. Honey, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's something that you should not do. Get advice from Steve Harvey. Now, mind you, him and Marjorie, they're doing good, I guess. You don't hear about the rumors of him divorcing or Marjorie taking all his money, whatever. And, he lost all these jobs because, why did he lose all these jobs? Why? Because of what he did to his ex-wife. His ex-wife. Now, Margie is his present wife. But then there was an ex-wife that allegedly he took the son from, and then he took all the money from her and spent it on Marjorie, allegedly. And then there's another woman named Essie Berry. What happened to Essie Berry? I used to look at Essie Berry deep. When I found her through Tasha K, who exposed Steve Harvey. Through Essie Berry and his ex. Now, Steve then took, allegedly, all of his ex-wife's money and spent it on Marjorie. I haven't seen the ex-wife. She's been silenced. I think she was in jail. He took the son. Then, I don't know what happened to Essie Berry. She disappeared. Maybe she's on YouTube. But she used to make video after video after video, day after day after day about Steve. Oh my goodness. But maybe allegedly his goons caught up to her. I don't know. Okay? But Martel is going to take advice from Steve Harvey. Listen. Honey, I wouldn't take dog shit from Steve Harvey. Now, I'm not saying that he's a success in his own right. You know, Steve was on every show. He had two, three talk shows. He had a radio show. He was on The Price is Right. I mean, Steve had it going on. But I hate to say it, between Essie and Tasha Gay, they brought dude down. I mean, they took him away. I know he's feeling a certain type of way. I think it's called karma. Yeah, karma slapped me a couple times. I mean, karma has beat my ass. I'm not lying. But Martel is taking advice from Steve Harvey, and he was saying, you know, he's the one that he should take advice from because he's been married. But he didn't say that he's been married and that he took all his money from his wife and, you know, that he took the kid and, you know, he had the wife put in jail and then he didn't split the properties or whatever. You know, I think that they got it together or something, whatever, because I think, what is his wife's ex name? His ex wife's name. Anyway, they used to call her the dark, ugly one, but she's not really dark. I think her and Margie is about the same color. But anyway, I just couldn't believe it. And I'm like screaming at my phone. I'm like, wait a minute. And then Steve was like, yeah, dude, you need to have closure. You need to have closure. I said, ooh. Not Steve Harvey. I know Steve Harvey with his big lip, big nose, funny looking chicken, eating something, whatever, is not telling Martel Holt that he needs closure. Boy. So did you ever have closure with your ex-wife? Did you put a gag order on allegedly? Did you put in jail allegedly? Did you left her out on the street allegedly with like what? A 20th of, and that's saying a lot, a 20th of the fortune that you guys built together, and then you gonna go spend it on Martin? What kind of closure did you give her? What, Steve, what kind of closure did you give your ex-wife? You got a lot of fucking nerves, Steve. You got a lot of nerves with them big old funny flappy lips and that big old nose is about as big. Boy, bye. Oh my God, Martel, you're ignorant as hell. You taking advice from Steve Harvey. You know what? Listen, I know y'all gonna meet for golf or whatever, and Steve is gonna give you the dirty, okay, this is how you get a fine when you spend all your money on, and you don't do nothing for, you know, that ex and them kids or whatever. No, 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 this is how you really do it. See, we was gonna have to, you know, I had to say that because we was on radio and, you know, everybody heard me or whatever. But dude, this is, partner, this is how you really do it. Boy, go on somewhere. Go on somewhere. Talk about the dumb leading the dumber. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, honey. Steve has his money in check, but you know what? It's not respectable because of how he got it. No, I know he went out on the road or whatever, but he should have gave. Is his ex-wife Margie too? What is Steve's ex-wife name? I gotta see. I gotta see what is Steve Harvey's. That's why, because he's spending all that money on Marjorie and her daughter, Lori, ex-wife. He got two or three ex-wives, right? Okay, so his first wife that he was married to, this is what Google says. See, this is what Google says. All right, was Marcia Harvey. They were married between 1980 and 1994. All right, and then Mary. That's the ex-wife, Mary. Is something wrong with Steve? Because all of his wives, all of their names starts with M. Did anyone notice that? I just caught that. Okay, so Mary Harvey. That's the one that they were saying, the ugly dark one, which she is not ugly. Her hair was nothing to write home to mother about. I don't know what was going on with her hair, whatever in her fashion. She did look kind of weird. She, don't get me wrong. Mary Harvey, you know, she could have used a better stylist, but that was his come up. You know what I'm saying? He came up with her. So, you know what? You got to give her her roses while she's here. Okay? Let's give her her roses while she's here. Whatever. I'm not saying that my style or whatever is everything, but you know what? If I was married to Steve Harvey, baby, honey, you don't even know. You don't even know how I would be just actually I would be better than Mary. Marjorie. Honey. No, Marjorie, she's a bad bitch. You can't you can't, she's a mess, but she's a bad bitch. You and her daughter is even badder. So I'm giving props. I'm giving props. But that husband, Steve, ooh, honey. So Steve, he's never watched the show, and he never watched the show. So he was getting acclimated with all of the players or whatever, and he didn't know that Martel had a baby too. Allegedly, doesn't Martel have two or three outside babies? Listen, I am telling you, man. Ooh, some, not all. Some of you guys are the bottom of my dirtiest tennis shoe. Just scum. But anyway, that's a whole nother allegation that we don't know. We don't know. But boy, so Steve didn't know that he had a baby. He was just trying to clarify, okay, he had a side, and he was with the side for 5 years, and that the wife knew about the side after the first year or whatever. He's just putting it all together. And then the funny looking lady, I think Strawberry Letter, she was like, oh, and there's a baby too, Steve, yes. The way she talks, some people, yes, there's a baby. Isn't that how she talks? And Steve was in big like, what? What? You got a partner? You got a baby? Partner? There's a baby? And Martel's like, yeah, yeah. I mean, Martel with his line ass half answer and shit. And then Steve's like, listen, dude, you gonna have to come if you want us to give you some guidance. You gonna have to, this is that. Now you can tell that Martel is a liar. See, that's why I can't stand liars. But Steve is a liar too. You know what I'm saying? I think Steve is worse than Martel because it's one thing to, the way Steve did it. The way Steve did it and Marjorie or whatever. Ooh, honey, those are some shiesty people. I can't stand shiesty people like that. Ooh, honey. And wasn't Marjorie friends with Mary? And that's why you have them hookers and them hoes. You meet them outside of your home. Don't bring them to your home, honey. Don't show them how you living with your man. Don't mention nothing about your man to your girlfriends, cause baby, as soon as you turn this way, baby, honey, they'd be like looking like, oh, okay. It's a lot of women like that. It's a lot of women like that. Now listen, I don't know if my friends, well, let me say my associates, women that I know, I'll just say that, cause they know how crazy I am. They know I don't play that. I don't mess with nobody's man, and definitely I don't want nobody messing with mine. I'm not sharing. Okay, I no. If you want somebody else, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. Go. I'll pack your bags, but you got to go. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. Well, I mean, I probably could for the right amount of money, but the fact that Mary and Marjorie were friends. Now, I'm not gonna say good friends, but Marjorie, went in on the slide and took her man. Well, I guess it was never hers to begin with if she took him, but they were married. Okay. Ooh. So I know Steve and Martell is gonna, hook up afterwards, after that interview, whatever, and Steve is gonna give him the dirty on how you really do it, which it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I think it's too late for Martell to get advice from Steve because they're already divorced. I mean, I'm sure if Steve would have got to him before the divorce, he'd have been like, okay, partner, this is what you do so that you ain't gotta pay her, you ain't gotta give her that house or whatever. It's just a travesty. And then you have the strawberry who's talking like this. Well, Steve, he has a baby from the side. Oh, I hate when people talk like that. I don't care what color you are. Oh, honey, she's funny looking. And I just don't understand why she didn't put no color. Some transitional shading in between. It was just like she did the base of the eye. Like she just put the some eye primer and some concealer on her eyelid. You see how I have, like, there's a little shine right here, and then there's a transitional, and then if you look closer, if you look on my Instagram, I mean, but like there's levels to it. She didn't have that. She just had like a concealer. Girl, I don't know. So this was one color, and then her face was this. She looked weird. Anyway, and she talks like this was Steve. You know that. Oh my God. Anyway, I just was just like, I was bewildered at the fact that Steve, with his hypocritical no good ass, was giving Martel advice and he was trying to take it. But then Martel, again, he was lying like a dog that he is. And he's like, yeah, all the ladies is mad at me. Da, da, da. Yeah, you think? You think after you ruined your marriage, perfect marriage, beautiful wife, four beautiful kids, their own business, the same thing I said in the video. But to see Steve Harvey give another man advice on marriage and divorce and cheating and everything, I was like, ooh, honey. I was like, are the skies coming down from above? Because, baby, if you start getting advice from Steve Harvey on marriage and divorce and cheating, that's it. It's just, it has to be the end of the world. It has got to be the end of the world. Because Steve Harvey should be banned from giving advice on anyone. And I think, you know, that's what those shows, why they canceled them, because they was like, oh no, honey, this sucker right here. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. No. I was just like, I just couldn't understand. And I'm just like, yelling, why would you take advice from Steve? Steve, you fucking hypocrite. You talking about closure. What closure did you have with Margie? Not Margie, Mary. Name one thing you did to have closure with her besides putting her in jail, besides taking her son, huh? Besides taking all her money that you owed her. What type of closure did you give Mary that you're going to tell Martel to have closure with um, Melody? No, honey, Martel, you had your chance. You had 5 years of chances, and you choose not to do it. See, you thought that Melody wasn't going to leave you, and that's what your ass get. I hope you cry every single night. But apparently, Martel was too busy to be crying because, honey, Martel got hoes. Now, he is fine, and he was successful, but baby, money, y'all need to stay. You whores need to stay away from married men. And you know damn well that man was married. You know if a man can't spend a night, you know if a man can't answer the phone between 5 and 9 or 10 o'clock at night, you know damn well he's not married. If he's not married, he's in a relationship. You need to respect that too. See, if a man is in a relationship, or if they say, oh, well, I got a situation, turn and run the other way. Now, listen, I'm not saying that I have never been in with a man who had a situation, because I don't do married men at all. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how fine you are. It ain't a man on this earth. Well, I won't say that, but I have never. I'm not the one to deal with married men. No, if you ever hear Rosie Rosette 2020 with a married man, know that that's a lie. Know that that is a lie, unless they are super like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, or not Bill Gates, honey. That's a funny looking white man. No, no, no. Kanye, is he still married? Yeah, he's still married. Okay, I could do Kanye. Yeah, me and Kanye would have fun because he's so controlling. I'm so crazy, whatever. Um, Jay Z, I couldn't do Jay Z. No. But you see what I'm saying? I don't do married men. I don't like people that much to even deal with all of that. I just can't. I just can't. No, 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 no. But I'm just wondering, Martel must be really down, or he did this because Melody was doing all of those promos or the presses or whatever. She was talking to any blogger. I think I seen her on like 4 or 5 shows or TV or YouTube things, and that's how she gets it out. She's promoting her album. And I think Martel was just trying to get his side out. And he was just trying to, work on the audience, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." But he knows that they will never get back together. Quiet as it's kept, I think Melody already has somebody. And I know I'm not going to say he's bad because she's like, "No, I don't want any handsome men." And I understand that. I like the funny looking men. But I do like men with a sports coat. Ooh, it's something about a man in a sports coat that just really, ooh, I love a sports coat. But anyway, I like a square. You ain't got to be handsome, honey. You ain't got to be cute. You just have to have your money right and like to parade me around the world. Catch. Around the world. Catch. Okay? Not around the country, not around your city, not around your state, around the world. That's how I get down. That's how I get down, okay? Don't be in my inbox being like, "Oh, can I talk or whatever?" If you ain't got a passport, go on. If you ain't got a big bank account, go on. I'm not a gold digger, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm frugal. But I don't want to be with nobody who poor mouth and I can't do it. I just can't do it. But anyway, this video is not about me. This is about Martel. Whatever, and Martel pays, honey. He pays to stay. Because he brought that little mistress a BMW and a Benz. I'm not mad, girl. Honey, get it. If you will, and if he's stupid enough to get it, go ahead and get it. I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that. But I mean, maybe I could for Bentley or Rolls Royce. I'm just um, not Martel, and definitely not Steve. No, 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 no. But anyway, I'm telling. I'm like, is the world ending or whatever? Is Steve getting the advice with his hypocritical no good ass? Oh my goodness! I mean, the sky still seems like it's intact, but girl, I just don't know. Anyway, so that's it. Martel is a mess. Martel is a mess. He's handsome, but that old body shirt or whatever, okay, yeah, we see you got muscles and you work out, you keeping it tight or whatever. But dude, you a dog. I can't even imagine nobody get who would his next wife or woman be? I can't see it. I mean, I just you'd be a fool. I don't care how fine he is, honey. I would never. I mean, I'm way too old. I'm way too old for him. But if I was his, I would never even look his way. Steve either. I don't care. Steve is another. Just the off, off, off. They both dogs. They just off, 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 off. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.